In the top stories, SKELEC successfully defends US $2.66 million arbitration. Public invited to consultation on renewable energy regulations, and owner of Bougainville Bookshop speaks on the importance of Read Caribbean. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Hey, I'm Mary J. Blige.
Alkaline.
Hey, I'm Cat from Third World.
Nicholas Branca here.
I'm Freddie Jackson.
You already know what it is, Rose.
And this is your boy Ketidan inviting you to our annual St. Kitts Music Festival.
Yep, that's right. From June 27th to June 29th, Mary J. Blige, Alkaline, Third World, the Nicholas Branca Band, Freddie Jackson, Rick Ross, and Ketidan will be joining Adamo, Akayu Sweet, T-Bone, Itebulous, Easy, Speedy, Pumpa, Nadia Batson, Corwin Dubois, Mr. Mention, Asa Bantan, Small X Band, Michael Tasia.
This madness in the capital, so I feel like I'm running town again.
Kabaka Pyramid, Jados, Busy Signal, Tommy Lee Sparta, Capleton, Massacre, Greenhouse Band featuring Mishka, Highlight. Ramon Watson, Tony Rebel, Brianna D, and 450.
Can't style me, mama. When I get a brand new man and next find my mama.
The 2024 St. Kitts Music Festival at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium, June 27th to June 29th. Big names with bigger vibes. This is where music meets paradise.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Calda Berridge. The St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, SKELEC, successfully defended an arbitration proceeding brought in the International Court of Arbitration of the International Chamber of Commerce, ICC, by Pure Energy Solutions, SKN Limited, Pure Energy. In a press release dated June 10, 2024, SKELEC said that Pure Energy initiated the arbitration, seeking US $2.66 million in damages against SKELEC for alleged breaches of a fuel supply agreement that took effect on December 17, 2021. SKELEC was represented by the Attorney General's Chambers and Pure Energy by Wearfolds LLP, a Toronto-based law firm. The release further stated, quote, the sole arbitrator selected pursuant to the ICC rules in his final and binding award decided that SKELEC did not breach the fuel supply agreement as alleged and rejected all of Pure Energy's claims. The arbitrator also ordered Pure Energy to reimburse SKELEC for its arbitration cost in defending the proceeding, end quote. In September 2022, SKELEC terminated the fuel supply agreement on advice of the Attorney General's chambers after its board of directors was satisfied that Pure Energy did not demonstrate an ability to supply fuel in the quantity or at the price that the fuel supply agreement provided. The Energy Unit in the Ministry of Public Infrastructure is inviting members of the public to participate in stakeholder consultations focused on the proposed regulations for small-scale renewable energy. This session is expected to provide a platform to discuss the framework and implications of these new regulations, ensuring that they align with the community's needs and sustainability goals. Director of the unit, Dr. Bertil Brown, explained some insight into the project during a conversation with ZIZ News.
The consultation, we are drafting some regulations for small-scale renewable energy installations such as rooftop solar. The regulations, they are basically guidelines and procedures and standards that have to be met in order to connect them to the grid. The regulations would specify how we would go about feeding tariff. We will be paying them when they feed energy back into the grid. And so the regulations would speak to that. Okay. So as to why they would want it, we want a transparent process, and so that we don't tell one person one thing and the next person the next thing. It's there in writing and everybody know the procedure. We want, in terms of the technical regulations, they would determine the quality of the equipment. So you don't go out and buy inferior equipment. You don't buy equipment that would damage SKELEC grid. Then you would get to know, you would have an idea as to what the tariff will be, so that you could do your calculation to know if it would be profitable.
Energy Officer Dinasio Frank spoke of what can be expected at the consultations.
We're going to go through what we're proposing. So we already have some things in mind, so we're going to present what we have in mind, and we're going to consult with them to see what we may be missing, because we won't be able to get everything up top of our head, so we want other perspectives. What we're discussing in the consultation is a bit more on the technical side, so it's really for persons who already have an idea. But you can come to the sessions and get an idea of what is actually going on and that in. If you need additional information, we do have a website that has a lot of our projects already, so you can get some information from the Energy Unit's website. That's energyunit.gov.kn. And you can see it gets a start as to what we are actually doing. We also invite persons with disabilities to come out. We've already given them an invite, the association an invite, but you know, it affects, like I said, every single person. So if you have interests and you know, you're curious about the renewables and integrating the renewables into your own home, you can come to the session. That is going to be on the Thursday again, 5 o'clock, solid waste.
He outlined the projected time frame for completion of the policy.
We are aiming to finish it by the end of this year. So that's why we are pushing now, because we want to get the policies and out to the public, because we are going to have this consultation now, and then we're going to release a draft, hopefully by the end of this month, and the public will have an opportunity to respond and give feedback on the draft that is going to be produced. So we're aiming for, hopefully, third quarter this year.
The Energy Unit's stakeholder consultations regarding the proposed regulations for small-scale renewable energy will take place on Thursday, 13th June at the Solid Waste Conference Room at 5 p.m. June is Read Caribbean Month, 30 days dedicated to celebrating Caribbean authors and promoting their literary contributions. Right here in St. Kitts and Nevis, there are people among those leading the charge to dispel widely held misconceptions about Caribbean literature, while also making it more accessible to readers. One such person is Sarah Owen, the owner of Bougainville Books and Gift Shop. She believes that the stories we engage will help shape our understanding of the world and our place within it. With this in mind, she has dedicated her space and is building a community to amplify Caribbean stories and the voices of the people who write them. Dion Baptiste Clark has more in this report.
For Sarah, this beautifully quaint gift and bookshop represents a dream come true.
My children tell me that they knew for a long time this is what I wanted to do, but I sort of forgot about it. And then I came to a point where I really wanted to chart my own path, do my own thing, but also I wanted to bring the beautiful literature that I'd been able to experience as a student of literature to a wider audience.
Commenting on the importance of Read Caribbean initiatives, the passionate entrepreneur said the significance of representation in literature cannot be overstated. She believes that while literature is a window through which we can view the world, it should also offer mirrors through which we can see ourselves.
I have 3 children, they're of mixed race, and I thought it was very important not only for them to see images that were similar in terms of their own physical appearance, but also stories that had mangoes in it, stories that had a landscape, story that had a language that they could connect with. And that I think is extremely important. And you see it when children come into the store. Sometimes they look at all of the covers and they will say, "But mommy, this boy looks like me. Daddy, there's a girl on the cover of this book and she looks like me."
This, she said, is a large part of what fuels her drive to make Caribbean literature easily accessible to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis.
We work very hard to ensure that we can curate as wide a catalog of Caribbean books for children, Caribbean books for adults. We also have cookbooks. We also have journals that are prepared and made by people here in St. Kitts and Nevis as well.
The Bougainville Gift and Bookshop is home to a growing community of people who love all things creatively Caribbean. According to Sarah, the fact that her shelves are stocked with dozens of books penned by homegrown authors is a source of immense pride.
We probably have close to maybe 40 or 50 Kittitian authored books, and they do very well because people often when they come in they're looking for a book by a local author. Of course there are some that do better than others because it is a growing community for us, and we have a lot of people that like to read fiction, but there are also people that come in for the non-fiction because they want to learn more about a political figure perhaps, or they want to learn more about a particular point in our history.
The Bougainville Gift and Bookshop is nestled in the heart of the scenic grounds at the Shadwell Great House. Not only do they stock a wide array of books that cater to every reader's needs or preferences, but they also carry a long line of artisanal items that range from candles and essential oils, handbags, jewelry and paintings, most of which are made right here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Asked to share the highlight of her experience since Bougainville first opened its doors, without hesitation, Sarah said the birth and continued growth of her community.
This experience has been phenomenal in terms of the people that I get to meet. And now as we have the book club, you know, our community is growing, and that is really very exciting because it's a community of people who love all things creative, who love to jump into literature, who absolutely love to wear Caribbean jewelry, Caribbean art. So it's just a beautiful community of people who are willing to explore all things creatively Caribbean.
Now that you've met Sarah and you've been properly introduced to the Bougainville Gift and Bookshop, be sure to pass by and check it out. Tell them your favorite news team sent you. I am Dion Baptiste Clark, reporting for ZIZ News.
After the break, Early Childhood Development Unit commissions sensory rooms in daycare centers and universities to provide scholarship information at CFBC. Stay with us.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new flow, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
Get ready to celebrate Dad in style with our Father's Day savings and wellness celebration at Hortford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store and Hortford's Building and Nevis Center. From June 13th to 15th, treat Dad and save big with our amazing deals and special offers. At Hortford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store, enjoy 25% off refrigerators, TVs, and freezers, plus double cash back for free groceries on all higher purchases. But wait, there's more. At Hortford's Building and Nevis Center, take advantage of 25% off store-wide on everything you need to spruce up your home. And mark your calendars for Saturday, June 15th, because we're hosting a men's health and wellness fair at our Hortford's Building and Nevis Centers from 9 a.m. to noon. Join us for free diabetes, HIV, and blood pressure checks, PSA tests, and much more. Happy Father's Day from Hortford, where treating Dad and saving big go hand in hand.
Hey, I'm Mary J. Blige.
Alkaline. Hey, I'm Cat from Third World. Nicholas Branca here.
I'm Freddie Jackson.
You already know what it is. Rose.
And this is your boy Ketidan inviting you to our annual St. Kitts Music Festival.
Yep, that's right. From June 27th to June 29th, Mary J. Blige, Alkaline, Third World, the Nicholas Branca Band, Freddie Jackson, Rick Ross, and Ketidan will be joining Adamo, Akayu Sweet, T-Bone, I-Tebulous, Easy, Speedy, Pumpa, Nadia Batson, Corwin Dubois, Mr. Mention, Asa Bantan, Small X Band, Michael Tasia.
This madness in the capital, so I feel like I'm running town again.
Kabaka Pyramid, Jados, Busy Signal, Tommy Lee Sparta, Capleton, Massacre, Greenhouse Band featuring Mishka, Highlight. Ramon Watson, Tony Rebel, Brianna D, and 450.
Can't style me, mama. While I check it, brand new man and that's fine by me.
The 2024 St. Kitts Music Festival at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium, June 27th to June 29th. Big names with bigger vibes. This is where music meets paradise.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
On your own, oh yeah. Build your future today. Let Own Mortgage show you the way. On your own, your family, your home, build it with pride. National Bank is right here by your side. With every step, with every loan. National Bank helps you find your own, oh yeah. Build your future today. Let Own Mortgage show you the way. On your own.
Welcome back. On Monday, June 10th, the Early Childhood Development Unit, in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, participated in a ribbon-cutting ceremony at 4 daycare centers, marking the opening of multi-sensory rooms to support the developmental needs of students on the autism spectrum. Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, outlined the importance of the sensory rooms, explaining that for children with autism spectrum disorder and other developmental delays, the world can be a very overstimulating, intimidating, and overwhelming place. He said the sensory rooms will be used to help them self-regulate and aid in their development by allowing them to explore a variety of sights, sounds, textures, and movement experiences.
Sensory rooms are areas
that are used to help them to self-regulate and development by exploring a variety of sights, sounds, textures and movement experiences. Sensory rooms provide a safe and controlled environment where children with ASD can manage their sensory needs, regulate their emotions, and focus on learning, all with the support of their teachers.
Dr. Hanley spoke of the work being done by the Ministry of Education in these areas.
The Ministry of Education over the years has advocated for all children to have greater access to quality education. In doing so, the ministry has worked to remove barriers that limit students' participation in education. The opening of these sensory rooms is one of many initiatives towards realization of this goal. Additionally, we believe that all children should be provided with an education that is relevant, take into consideration their individual differences, and is expected to be designed to enhance their cognitive, physical, emotional, and social needs. The opening of these sensory rooms signifies our unwavering dedication to ensuring all children can succeed, regardless of their physical characteristics and developmental abilities. Our sensory rooms will benefit both the children who utilize them and also become a learning experience for their peers.
The sensory rooms are located at St. Paul's Daycare Center, Tabernacle Daycare Center, Victoria Road Preschool, and St. Peter's Daycare Center. The opening of the rooms formed part of the Child Month 2024 observance, which is guided by the theme Embrace Inclusion, Every Child Counts. Representatives from American and Canadian universities will be in St. Kitts at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College on Friday, 14th June at 3 p.m. to provide scholarship and admission information and to field questions from prospective students. The session will take place in the Poinciana Conference Room at the CFBC's main campus on Burden Street. Universities that will be represented are Southeast Missouri State University in Missouri, USA, University of Guelph in Ontario, Canada, SUNY Brockport in New York, USA, Western Illinois University in Macomb, Illinois, USA, and St. George's University located in Grenada, West Indies. Current students and alumni of the CFBC and other students desirous of pursuing tertiary education abroad are encouraged to attend. Tropical Shipping is a platinum sponsor for the 2024 staging of the St. Kitts Music Festival. This was confirmed by head of sponsorship for the St. Kitts Music Festival, Karen Ford, who expressed gratitude to their shipping partner for their continued support. Tropical Shipping, she said, has been a sponsor of the festival since its inception 26 years ago. Ford noted that the continued commitment from Tropical has earned them the rank of official carrier of the St. Kitts Music Festival. The freight shipping company is primarily instrumental in transporting sound, lighting, and stage equipment to and from St. Kitts. This year's festival will be staged at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium from June 27th to 29th. Coming up in regional news, OSHA filed complaint against WASA in Trinidad and Tobago. The details when we come back.
Are you ready to make your pipe dreams a reality? It's time to dive into savings at Hortford's Building and Nevis Centers with our Pipe Dreams Plumbing Sale. For the entire month of June, enjoy an incredible 25% off on all plumbing items. Yes, you heard right, 25% off. Faucets, sinks, pipes, and more. Don't let your dreams stay on hold any longer. Upgrade your home with top quality plumbing products at unbeatable prices. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or a seasoned contractor, now is the time to turn your pipe dreams into reality. Visit Hortford's Building and Neva Centers today. But hurry, this dreamy offer ends with June. Make the most of your home improvement aspirations with our Pipe Dreams Plumbing Sale. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new flow, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you. Hey, I'm Mary J. Blige.
Alkaline. Hey, I'm Cat from Third World. Nicholas Branca here.
I'm ZIZ Jackson.
You already know what it is. Rose.
And this is your boy Ketidan inviting you to our annual St. Kitts Music Festival.
Yep, that's right. From June 27th to June 29th, Mary J. Blige, Alkaline, Third World, the Nicholas Branca Band, Freddie Jackson, Rick Ross, and Ketidan will be joining Adamo, Akayu Sweet, T-Bone, I-Tabulous, Easy, Speedy, Pumpa, Nadia Batson, Corwin Dubois, Mr. Mention, Asa Bantan, Small X Band, Michael Tasia.
This madness in the capital, so I feel like I'm running town again.
Kabaka Pyramid, Jados, Busy Signal, Tommy Lee Sparta, Cableton, Massacre, Greenhouse Band featuring Mishka, Highlight. Ramon Watson, Tony Rebel, Brianna D, and 450.
Can't style me, mama. While I check it out. Brand new man and next. Find my mama.
The 2024 St. Kitts Music Festival at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium, June 27th to June 29th. Big names with bigger vibes. This is where music meets paradise.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. The Occupational Health and Safety Authority, OSHA, has filed a formal complaint in Trinidad and Tobago's Industrial Court against the Water and Sewerage Authority, WASA, following the October 2023 accident that took the life of a WASA worker. Here's more.
A formal complaint for 6 breaches of the Occupational Health and Safety OSHA Act has been filed by the Occupational Health and Safety Authority, OSHA, against the Water and Sewerage Authority, WASA, in the Industrial Court. The matter was called for case management on Friday, June 7th. It comes after an accident that took place on October 22, 2023, where Kern Etienne was conducting emergency repair works on a sewer pipeline inside a trench near the San Fernando Licensing Authority at Sapero Road when the structures above him gave way. Immediately following the incident, WASA said its Board of Commissioners launched an investigation and identified a number of procedural and safety deficiencies in the conduct and execution of the job. It then instructed the authority's executive team to take steps to ensure all health and safety processes and procedures were adopted and adhered to without exception. These steps included an immediate HSE safety stand-down of all WASA crews, reinforcing a zero-tolerance standard on safety, refresher training for all managers and crews on safety procedures regarding excavation work, random inspections at operation sites, and partnering with AmCham and the NGC to enhance excavation safety competency for staff. WASA said it has also engaged the services of the National Gas Company NGC to review, audit, and advise on its processes to ensure it's in line with international best practice. The authority said it remains in consultation with its attorneys to get legal direction on the matter. Sonolala, TTT News.